the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Travis Young, 24012343341 appearance, please. I'm sorry. Your name for the record, please, sir.
Travis Young.
Okay, Mr. Young, you owe $198 on a disobeyed traffic sign. When are you gonna pay?
Well,
Every time we start off with the well, it gets tricky.
well, so back when I started,
There's a lot of like. I had a very specific question. When are you gonna pay?
I can pay something next. Probably in like 2-3 weeks. I could probably put like 100 maybe.
Okay, you're working?
Uber.
You got a card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
It could be same thing. I have I have my insurance. I have everything.
You drive Uber.
Yes.
Okay, and so you're gonna pay $100 by when?
Next, give me. I need about 3.
I'll give you 30 days.
All right.
To pay $100.
Okay.
And you'll pay the balance within 60 days.
All right. Oh, okay. So I only got this.
I didn't even ask.
Right.
I don't even, because it doesn't matter to me how you got it.
But what I'm saying is, I never got a court date on this.
You got the ticket in your hand?
That's all I got is this. And I never got a court date.
Appearance date, on or before 3 to 14 days.
Right.
See that on your ticket?
On this one?
Yes.
No, this thing. This is the something they sent me in the mail.
No, you got a ticket. You got a ticket on November 28th.
Right. Welcome back to the courtroom, folks. Today we've got a heated showdown brewing in the case of City of Lansing versus Travis Young. Now, this isn't your typical open and shut traffic ticket. What starts as a simple fine quickly spirals into a battle over lost court notices, disputed deadlines, and a defendant who insists the system failed him. On the other side, a judge who's having none of it. This case is the perfect example of how even minor traffic violations can snowball into bigger problems when deadlines are missed and communication breaks down. But here's the twist, Travis isn't just fighting the ticket, he's fighting the process itself. So buckle up, because this courtroom drama is about to expose the high stakes of what happens when the law says one thing, and a defendant swears the story is something else.
28.
Right, 28.
2024.
And when I got that ticket, they did not send me the letter for the court. They did not send me the letter for the court.
What letter for the court?
For me to come to court, because I took it to court. I took that to court, and I did not get a letter at all. Court? The ticket.
Good enough. You didn't appear in court. That's how you got it.
Right. They did not send me the letter to tell me what day it was.
How did you take something to court? Did you come up and request a hearing date?
Yes, I did.
When?
I called up and I requested it.
That's not how this works. When did you come up and request a hearing?
I called the number that they said call. I called the number. I talked to the lady. The lady said, you don't have to come in. She said, I can set it up for you right now. And I set it up for me. They did not send me no letter. All I got was a letter talking about, I owed you guys $160.
It says here on December 16th, you denied responsibility. It was set for a hearing with the magistrate Milmore.
And I did not receive.
Well, it was supposed to be, you were supposed to appear on the 2nd of January. You didn't appear. And so here we are in September. Way too far for me to even remove a default.
Oh, see, you
gotta pay it. So that's why I said how we got here doesn't matter anymore because we're beyond the time frame for me to return around.
Try to take care of it, and they sent me away.
I don't know who sent you away.
They sent me away talking about
who sent you away. Tell me their name.
The front desk man.
The front desk.
The dude at the front desk.
The dude at the front desk.
Yes.
Who's the dude at the front desk?
I don't know his name.
Okay.
The guy at the front desk.
The guy at what front desk?
The clerk right here.
Okay, so that's not a front desk.
Well,
the court. At the clerk, someone in the clerk's office, the criminal clerk's office, you said sent you away?
Right here, yes.
Okay, but you met with the magistrate, it says. It says, I'm just telling you the record here. You denied responsibility.
What?
Whose initials is CHA? Wisconsin. Okay, the clerk's office put that you denied responsibility, meaning you wanted to take it to a hearing. Is what you're just telling me?
Right, yes.
Yes. On the 16th of December. It's September.
I know, and I've been wondering what's been going on.
Oh, so you
All I
were right
got-
home wondering.
All I got was a letter that said, I owe you guys $160
When
for
did you
something.
get that letter?
Somewhere around February or so. Was it close around February?
Oh, and you just now came in.
No, I been came in. I wish I had the letter that I had came down
When
here.
you came in,
Because I came down here and talked to the clerk down here. And they were trying to make me pay a bond to, it was $160. I had to pay a bond to even see you again. They told me I had to pay a $160 bond to see you.
a bond for what?
A bond to bond it over.
Did you have another? Does he have another matter?
He did it on
Yeah,
this one.
you got. I don't understand. A bond for what?
It was, I don't know. It was a payment with Cody. 165.
What is the date on that? Because the register action they put in here is from
The day of
December.
that one was February 3rd. Monetary transaction, payment, cash and case closed. Let me, they give it void receipt. 30.
yes, it's void receipt minus 165. So I see where it says payments expense, and then they voided it. So what does that mean? So what are
That's Cody.
can you print that, please?
Yeah.
It is marketing.
Yep, correct. Just dealing with it. If I knew I was in default and I would waste your time, Honor. I would just do what we got to do, and I'll be out that door and be at home. But honestly, I never got a chance to even come to approach you guys and talk about that matter in the first place. They didn't even send me a letter. I waited. Take care of all these files.
Thank you.
And I-
Sir,
I need my license.
sir.
And it was mailed, it would have been mailed to this address.
Thank you. What's your address?
7527. Just
Well, that was where the notice was mailed on on December 18th, 2024.
for the first hearing.
For the second hearing, you had an informal hearing with the magistrate on the 18th.
I never been.
It-
I never been down here at all.
You had to have
I have
request a formal hearing.
no. I have not been down here at all to talk to anybody. I called the lady. The lady said,
You called and requested an informal
You
hearing.
called and requested a formal hearing.
"Yes,
This is right here on the 16th. So she scheduled it 2 days later. And then it was scheduled for January 2nd.
What did you say you called?
No, we don't have it. They
Oh.
called. They can come in, they can call, they can send a letter. It's just, he denied responsibilities.
Yeah, I know. I told him about consulting. He denied the possibility on the 16th.
Yeah. And
So
then
it
we
was set
scheduled.
for a hearing 2 days after you called.
right." So therefore, she told me 2 to 3 weeks. I will be finding out.
Yeah, you
She's-
got, listen, and don't talk.
Okay.
You called on the 16th of December, 2024. On the 18th of December, notices were generated and mailed to the address that we have, which you said is still your address.
Yes, it
Because
did
he-
not show up. I got this one,
Mm,
but I didn't
because he
get
did not-
that one.
That's-
It's default.
I didn't get the most important one.
We can't.
But you didn't call and find out what happened to it. If your mail gets lost, you can't decide it's our problem.
No.
I said, listen, and don't talk over me. It was generated and sent to you, this is the file. When mail comes back to us, because it wasn't delivered, it gets attached. There's nothing here indicating that your mail came back. So that means it was sent out and delivered to the address that was on file. Your date was scheduled for the 2nd of January. You were told, because you just said it on my record, that it'll be 2 to 3 weeks before you were going to have a hearing. When 2 to 3 weeks came and you didn't have a hearing date, you should have been on the next thing smoking into this building to find out when was my hearing date, because I didn't receive notice of it. You did not do that, sir. The next time we heard from you was after you received the notice
Here's
of
where things get intense. Travis insists he never got the court notice, but the judge points to the official record. The hearing was scheduled, the notice was mailed, and nothing came back undeliverable. That means, legally speaking, the court did its job. Whether the letter got lost in the mail or sat unopened in his kitchen, doesn't matter. The responsibility to follow up falls on him. And that's the key lesson here. When you're facing a legal deadline, silence is your enemy. Missed dates don't disappear, they compound into defaults, late fees, and even warrants. But let me ask you, do you think Travis has a valid excuse here, or is the judge right to hold him accountable? Drop your take in the comments, because this is where courtroom fairness meets personal responsibility.
The notice of default, which was mailed the same way we mailed the notice for you to appear in court. That was in February of 2025. And so you came and he told you it was Jonathan Jonathan Cody at the desk that you called the front desk. He told you that you had to post a bond in order to reopen the case.
Yes.
And he looks like he tried to put it on there, and that's what I called her in for, because I saw where it was taken back off and they voided the receipt. I just wanted to confirm that you hadn't paid anything, and you didn't pay anything.
Right. You're right. I did pay.
And so since then, and then you didn't. So then you didn't reopen the case because you didn't post the bond. And then on top of that, now a late fee gets added because you didn't do anything. You could have came then if you had posted the bond. It would have been reopened, and then you could have requested to have the default set aside. You didn't do that.
All right.
So now you have to pay it.
I can't say nothing about what
Yeah,
you just
but you can't get a ticket and then make it the court's responsibility when you didn't get your mail. Because the court's responsibility after you request a hearing is to send you notice of said hearing, which this is not a system where we're going and put in a note. Once that hearing was generated, it automatically put a note in the system. Hearing notice generated. And so it was sent to the address we have on file. It did not come back non-deliverable.
What if it got it could have got lost?
That's not the court's responsibility.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it got lost at my house. I'm just saying, what if it did not come at all?
It's still not the court's responsibility. It still is not our responsibility. It is your responsibility to keep up with your legal matters. If you have a ticket and you know that you're supposed to get a hearing within 2 to 3 weeks, and 2 to 3 weeks come and go and you don't get a hearing, it's your responsibility to find out where the notice went. I didn't receive a notice. Was I supposed to have a hearing? And if you had a call before the 2nd of January, they would have told you, yes, you have a hearing, and you should have received a notice, and your hearing is on the 2nd. If you had a call shortly after that, they would have said you just missed your hearing. You were supposed to be here on the 2nd. And then you would have been able to address it and have it set aside. You can't now appear in court in September and want to go back in time and tell me that you never received the mail. At this point, you have to pay it. And we just talked about your payment plan. You're going to pay
just gonna do it.
$100 within 30 days and then 60 days to pay the balance. Okay. So in the future, when you're told it's going to take about 2 weeks, 3 weeks is a little extra. If you set a civil matter, a traffic matter for a hearing, within 2 weeks, if you ain't received the notice, you call the court and find out what your date is. You don't sit around twiddling your thumbs. You'll get a default.
Right. That's right.
And then you're responsible. You understand that?
All right. Yeah.
Okay, you're all set.
This is a word, Justin.
Thank you. Did you Susan know?
And there it is, the judge lays down the ruling. Travis will pay $100 within 30 days. Then clear the balance within 60. No time machines, no lost letter defense. Just a firm reminder that the court runs on deadlines, not excuses. This case shows how quickly a simple traffic ticket can escalate if you don't stay on top of it. One missed hearing turned into months of frustration, default judgments, and extra costs. The bottom line? In the courtroom, responsibility is a two-way street. You can't just point at the system and hope it sticks. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.